Imagine taking a stroll through a vibrant garden bursting with an array of colors, scents, and sounds. You see flowers swaying gently in the breeze, trees standing tall, and fruits glistening in the morning sun. But what if I told you that this beautiful scene is more than just a feast for the eyes? It is a vital ecosystem whose heartbeat is powered by the unimaginable work of tiny creatures, bees. Yes, these seemingly insignificant insects are pivotal to our very survival, playing a crucial role in the production of 1/3 of the food we consume every single day. Keep watching to uncover just how deeply intertwined our lives are with these remarkable pollinators and why their existence is indeed a matter of life and death for us all. If you've ever enjoyed a sweet, succulent apple, a rich slice of avocado toast, or even the soothing refreshment of a refreshing cup of coffee, stop for a moment and consider this. Without bees, many of these foods might not even exist. Bees, through their diligent pollen-gathering efforts, are responsible for pollinating approximately 75% of the fruits, nuts, and vegetables we consume. That means each time you bite into a juicy strawberry or savor a slice of watermelon, you should take a moment to thank these tiny yet tireless workers. They connect us to the earth and the cycles of life. You might be wondering how exactly bees pull off such a monumental task. Let's delve into the fascinating world of these remarkable insects and discover how they ensure our food supply remains bountiful. First, consider this: not all plants can reproduce without help. Many require pollen to be transferred from male parts to female parts of flowers to produce fruits and seeds. This is where bees step in as nature's little delivery agents, buzzing from blossom to blossom, transferring pollen along the way. But what's truly captivating is the sheer number of plants that rely on these buzzers. Did you know that there are over 20,000 known species of bees in the world? That's right. Each species plays a role within various ecosystems, contributing their unique skills to the flowering plants they nurture. Honeybees, bumblebees, mason bees, each of these has its own techniques and preferences when it comes to pollination, which ultimately enriches our food supply. If you think of honeybees as the busy corporate workers of the insect world, bumblebees are like the agile freelancers, able to pollinate in cooler weather and access flowers that other bees can't. You might still be pondering, why bees? What makes them so special in this grand scheme of food production? The answer lies in their rich history with agriculture. Since around 1600 BC, humans have cultivated crops that depend heavily on bee pollination. Ancient civilizations understood their importance, making bees a staple in agricultural discussions. Fast forward thousands of years, and our reliance on them has only intensified. The loss of bee populations would not just affect honey production but would ripple through our entire agricultural system, leading to severe food shortages. The statistics are staggering. It's estimated that global crop production could drop by over 20% without bee-related pollination. That leads us to a staggering realization: every bite we take is an echo of a bee's labor. While we marvel at their industriousness, there's another poignant fact to consider. Bees are currently facing numerous threats, including habitat loss, pesticide exposure, and climate change. What comes next will leave you speechless. Over the past few decades, bee populations have declined alarmingly due to these factors, triggering what many scientists call a pollinator crisis. Imagine grocery store shelves stripped of fresh fruits, vegetables, and nuts. Our diets would become significantly less colorful without these vital foods. As we grapple with these thoughts, it's also essential to realize that each of us holds the power to make a difference. Understanding the effects of our decisions on bee populations can guide us toward more sustainable practices. For instance, you might be wondering what actions you can take to protect these important creatures. One simple step is incorporating bee-friendly plants into your garden. Flowers like lavender, sunflowers, and wildflowers can attract and support local bee populations. Moreover, choosing organic produce over conventionally grown options ensures that harmful pesticides are minimized, allowing bees to thrive in their natural habitats. Here's something you didn't expect. The story of our food supply gains an exhilarating twist when you realize that not all bees are the same. Beyond honeybees, let's explore the wide galaxy of other pollinators, such as butterflies, beetles, birds, and bats, all playing essential roles in maintaining biodiversity. The fact is, while bees remain central to pollination, they function within a much larger network of life that supports our agricultural systems. This is why conserving not only bees but all pollinators is essential for a thriving ecosystem. But what happens when these systems collapse? As we dive deeper into the intricate relationships within our food web, we can begin to understand the chain reactions triggered by declining bee populations. For instance, without adequate bee pollination, crops like almonds, berries, and squash would suffer drastically, affecting farmers' livelihoods and, ultimately, food prices. Think about it, a world stripped of the flavor and freshness of such fruits would be a tasteless existence. And it's not just the food we eat, agricultural economies also hinge on these pollinators, contributing billions of dollars globally. What if I told you that some crops are so intricately linked to bees that their survival hinges directly on them? For example, did you know that a third of the food you put on your table, like coffee, almonds, and chocolate, depends on bee pollination? These crops aren't just staples, they're global commodities that affect international markets and trade. If we allow bee numbers to dwindle, the consequences extend to every corner of the globe, from farmers in America to chocolate producers in Africa and coffee growers in South America, all facing uncertainty. And here lies the connection that makes our hearts race. When we protect bees, we are not just safeguarding floriculture, we are preserving a way of life for countless communities worldwide. It is an extraordinary realization that our choices put us at a crossroads between sustainability and decline. Supporting local farmers, adopting sustainable agricultural practices, and educating ourselves about pollinator health become our tools, powerful catalysts for change. Now, let's take a deeper plunge into the innovative studies that showcase our capabilities to reverse the damaging trends regarding bee population decline. Researchers around the globe are tirelessly working on determining optimal habitats that can revitalize bee populations. They're developing environmental policies that emphasize the creation of bee-friendly environments, alongside educating the public on how our everyday behavior can influence these precious pollinators' survival. Picture a world where sustainable agriculture flourishes, where farmers use natural pest control methods, or perhaps grow crops that have been adapted to rely on native pollinators. That vision is not just a dream, it can be our reality if we invest in our future with bees at the forefront. Have you ever pondered how incredibly intricate the relationship between bees and humans has become? The honey we enjoy, as sweet as it is, carries the weight of our choices and the responsibility we hold in nurturing the planet. And here's another surprise. Honey itself is not merely a delightful treat, but a symbol of resilience and unity in the tapestry of agriculture. The various types of honey, with distinct flavors and colors depending on the blossoms utilized by the bees, tell stories rooted in tradition and culture from around the world, flavors connected directly to the health of bee populations and the biodiversity around us. As we draw closer to the conclusion, let's distill our exploration into some actionable insights. Remember, appreciation leads to action. Cultivating understanding transforms curiosity into purpose. So, what steps can we take from here? Engaging with local beekeepers, supporting farmers' markets, and even adopting practices in our gardens that are friendly to bees, such as planting native flora and reducing chemical usage, can make a significant difference. We, consumers and citizens alike, hold immense power of choice. In choosing to live harmoniously with nature, we become part of a larger movement that transcends our existence, an interconnected web of life. In wrapping up this fascinating narrative, let's return to one undeniable truth: bees do far more than create honey. They shape the very fabric of our agricultural systems and influence our diets in ways we may have never considered. When you next bite into a piece of fruit, remember that the simple act was made possible by the tireless efforts of bees. Their existence is a quieter yet crucial component of our world, serving as a reminder that all living creatures play indispensable roles in upholding the delicate balance of our ecosystems. Now that you understand how intricately our food supply binds us to these remarkable insects, I hope you appreciate the enchanted world of pollinators and take the message to heart. The future demands our attention, and together we can bolster these populations and nurture the environments they create and sustain. In the end, the health of our bees is indeed reflective of the health of our planet, and by preserving their introverted artistry, we ultimately serve ourselves and generations to come. Let's cultivate awareness, spread the word, and give our buzzing friends the appreciation they truly deserve.